Welcome to the Running Network Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
We're here at the Fifth Third Riverbank Run with none other than Alan Brookes, the race director for the Scotiabank Toronto Waterfront Marathon. And your race is at the end of September 28th to be exact. And you're going to tell us about the wonderful course people can expect there.
Yes, it's great to be back in Michigan here, Jenny, with the Riverbank Run. The weather's looking gorgeous, and it's always a huge treat to come over here and see all the fine Michigan runners. We hope lots of them will come over to our Flat Fast course, the 28th of September. We have an exciting new start-finish venue this year at Nathan Phillips Square, City Hall. So with our live television and live broadband, I think it will really be a spectacular setting there, right in the heart of the city, and it's a bigger venue for us as the event has doubled in size the last 5 years. We'll have more room in the square, and the mayor will be there. It should be a super weekend.
Well, it is a super weekend, and for those folks who think about fast, one of the things that has happened is a number of records, not the least of which the fastest record ever run in Canada was set on your race last year.
It was, as you said, Jenny. We've had built quite a reputation. A lot of folks in the Michigan running community will remember Ed Whitlock and his sub-3-hour races on our course in 2003, 2004, 2005. And last year we had a 2:09:30. It was our first year for live television, live broadband coverage, and we had this thrilling race. Two guys, Daniel Rono, who'd won the year before, and John Kelly, and they were sprinting down the final straight the last 400 meters or so. And Kelly just snuck by, ran 2:09:30 to Daniel's 2:09:35. So that eclipsed a 31-year-old record. The fastest time ever run on Canadian soil previously had been Sierpinski's 2:09:55 in the Montreal Olympics in 1976. So there was a tremendous amount of excitement about that record going. It had been on the books a long time. So it also made us one of only 4 sub-2:10 marathons in North America last year. The U.S. Olympic trials, of course, with Ryan Hall was sub-2:10. Ryan's marvelous run in Central Park took our breath away, if not his. And we'll certainly be thinking of him this summer in Beijing. But then New York City Marathon itself the next day was sub-2:10. And Rock and Roll in San Diego was sub-2:10. And then Scotiabank Toronto Waterfront, they were the only sub-2:10s in North America last year.
Well, that's great company to be in, but in case you're not really quite ready to run a 2:10, you could run a 2:10 in the half marathon, right?
Absolutely. The marathon and the half, just like Houston, start together at 7:30, and we've moved our start time back from 7 to 7:30. So last year, I think it was dawn at 7:08, 7:09. So it was a bit murky the first little bit, but now 7:30 start. They start together and run together for about 11 miles, and then they divide. The half turns back in. The marathoners go out to the east end of the city, very much like Chicago. A lot of Michigan runners have run Chicago Marathon, only you have to remember our lake's on the south. So in Chicago, the lake's on the east, and you do the north loop and come back, and then the south loop and come back. Flip it around in Toronto, put the lake on the south. We do the west loop first, the half turns in, and then the east loop for the marathon folks. And we have John Bingham, of course, the Penguin, who comes every year with Coach Jenny Hadfield. So there's a strong emphasis on making it a great experience for runners of all abilities. 6.5-hour time limit in the marathon, and 3 hours 45 minutes in the half.
Now, Alan, at the end of September 28th, what kind of weather will runners expect?
It's usually very good. We've been blessed with good weather. Usually 50s, low 60s in the morning. I have to remember to convert that from tell neighbors in America it's 10 to 15 degrees in the morning, and people are thinking of hypothermia. But no, 50s, low 60s, and then in the afternoon it might get up to maybe middle, high 60s. So people who are thinking of taking the long weekend, maybe go down to Niagara Falls, because we're only 90 minutes down from Niagara Falls. You could actually do a bit of a loop and come through Detroit, Windsor, or Port Huron, Sarnia, come across southwestern Ontario, and then go back through Niagara Falls, Buffalo, Cleveland, and back south of Lake Erie to Michigan.
It sounds like a great weekend, Alan. We look forward to seeing you in Toronto, September 28th, 2008. Thank you.